Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the Lord the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Roxamore Sports last of the top-tier junior combine event. And right now we got two very bold last men standing. And to symbolize that, we got actually two hawks hovering over the field, so make of that symbolism as you will. Okay, so we got the one and only Jeremiah Fielder from Fairmont State University. And then, of course, we got Deshaun Johnson representing Still Valley. And right now, let me just rewind that up a little bit. So Fielder is a Woodland Hills graduate. He's going over to Fairmont State University. And the prospects are looking pretty good for him there, at just as much as it is for Deshaun Johnson from Still Valley. So we're going to start with the vertical jumps first. Kind of similar to what we did earlier today. Let's start with the vertical jumps, go into broad jumps. Then, of course, do some huddles. Then we're going to do the 40-yard dash, some other things. I might be ahead of myself here, but I'm just kind of giving you just a broad idea of what we're going to be covering. It's going to be a boot camp type of session we got going on here. So I'm going to actually move it to the other camera as we get situated. Looks like they're kind of just adjusting the pole at the moment. Getting the stand-up vertical. Let me just get my phone up here to get that. All right, so Jeremiah Fielder's standard reach is 7 feet 4 inches. Got Deshaun Johnson from the Still Valley with the standard reach of 7'8". Yep. So that is 7 feet 8 inches for his standard reach. Okay, and now is the next thing. We just got to get an idea of our vertical jump here. So these guys are talented athletes, of course. That's why they're here. But they're just trying to go for that extra mile, get their exercise in, you know, get that recognition for themselves as well. Got two gentlemen here. High school, post-high school. Deshaun Johnson, still in high school, but his prospects are looking good as he's looking at colleges to get involved with to further his experience in his athletic field. Then Jeremiah Fielder, of course, for all you Woodlanders out there that already know, he's an alumni, and he's carrying on the school's pride quite well as he is stepping forward into State College, not State College, but Fairmont State College, or State University. Just getting the proper height. So yeah, they came quite a bit of ways already, but it's just a matter of time before they get their feet wet into the college athletics. You managed to hit the entire top there. I think they're gonna kind of correct the vertical jump here. He smacked that like it was nothing. So yeah, it hardly seemed like a challenge at all for Jeremiah there. All right. Something a little bit more of an uphill battle. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, years after practice of catching those balls flying high, Jeremiah appears to have mastered the jump and catch. So the pole seems like it's at its correct height. So the bottom is 8, and the top is 10. Just a refresh here. His standard reach is 7 feet 4 inches. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. 9 feet 7 inches. 7-4. Okay. 2 foot 3 inch. So he has a 2 foot 3 inch vertical. Coming up next, we got Deshaun Johnson at a height of 5'10", standard reach 7'8". Yeah, look at that. 9'11", so that's 9 feet and 11 inches. Aiming high for Still Valley. Uh, 7'8". Yeah, it's 7'8". Yeah. All right. Deshaun Johnson has a 1.3 vertical. That is 1 feet 3 inches. Jeremiah Fielder. Yeah, got tongue tied. Jeremiah Fielder. So it looks like he hit the previous score that he had, which is 2.3. That's 2 feet 3 inches. Deshaun Johnson going in and out of it again. Previously hit a 1.3. That is 1 foot 3 inches. It looks like he did it again. Looks like he got another 9'11", which isn't bad. I mean, he matched up with his previous hit. 1 foot 3 inches. Jeremiah. Getting himself prepped up. Excellent work there. 9'6", just a point or inch below where he hit previously. Oh, we got all the way to the top. So Deshaun Johnson got the whole 10 feet. Excellent work there, gentlemen. That's a 2-foot, 2-inch vertical. And now, moving over to the shuttle. Pretty good, pretty good. As I said, the prospects for these guys is already high. But right now, it's just a matter of getting some recognition, getting them that shine that they really deserve. They came a long way as the high schoolers. Actually, not high schools. One is a high school. That is Deshaun Johnson. He's still in Still Valley. Jeremiah Fielder finished up here at Woodland Hills. He's on his way to Fairmont State University. And, of course, we wish both men well. So, yeah, we do have the hurdle. No, the shuttle. We got the shuttle run coming up. Yeah, see, I almost slipped on that one. Okay, so we got the shuttle one coming up. And then we have, I believe, the broad jump coming in after that at some point, but I'm not really too sure. Don't hold my feet to the fire. So, all right, I heard that we could do that. So, sounds pretty good to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back to cover these two talented individuals. Stick with us.
The Roxamore Top Tier Performance Junior Combine. The thing that I believe is one of the most important things to to really, really dive into and to consider is that I was one of those kids. What do I mean by that? I played at Carrick High School. Carrick never made it to the playoffs when I played. They never made it to the state championships. Ever. Well, I can't say ever, but they didn't do it when I was there. And when you know that a school has that kind of history, you begin to ask yourself, should I play? Should I even try out? But I want to play the sport. I want to play the game. But I know I'm not going to get an offer. I know I'm not going to get a scholarship. This junior combine is for you. The kid who barely got a chance to play. The kid who doesn't get many offers. Because usually it's the top prospects who get the offers, who get the looks. The scouts come to see them. They don't come to see you. But if you want to get their attention, this is a great way to do it. There's always that one kid that rises up out of the shadow, out of the ashes, and surprises everybody. And they move on to become one of the greats and one of the legends. So I would say to you that being a part of this junior combine is super beneficial for you. If you want to make a statement on your own, this is how you can do it. When you take your huddle performance, coupled with your stat pack from Roxamore, and put it all together, it's a full circle. And what I can say, no one else is offering this like we are. That I can assure you. So we are special. This is unique. And it's designed to help you shine and excel in areas that people may not have been paying attention to.
I think the advantage and the benefit is, to me, is when you look at huddle film, a lot of all you see with huddle is it's just highlights. You know, when some college coaches are going to take the time to go back and see and watch full games and see what you did well, what you didn't do well, because everybody looks good on a highlight tape. At least you should. If it don't, then it's not a highlight tape.
For the kid that wants to get a scholarship one day that's not on the winning team or may not get the amount of playing time or exposure that he or she thinks he should get, I say keep working hard, work hard, persevere, stay strong, and keep on focus, and understand that hard work does pay off in just like we were talking about before, the best athlete sometimes may not be the hardest worker and might not do what it takes to get the job done. Cause there's also a lot of things you could do. I mean, you could just work harder in the weight room. You could just buckle down. You could also attend this combine, which may help you get exposure and help you learn the tricks and trades and learn technique that you might not know. And maybe little things will help you. And it also might get you exposure for a college, maybe, which is the goal. A college to get to see you perform and give you a shot.
I think the biggest benefit for like the younger kids, like you're asking, those 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, is you get a chance to see what you're going to need to do in those 6, 7, 8 years when you start going to college prospect camps. But you also, these are also drills that will help you with change of direction, with speed and agility that you may not get in your normal midget program or whatever, but it gives you exposure to it now. And again, it's reps. The biggest thing that you can do in this game with football, and it's not even just football, it's life. The more you do something, the better you're going to be at it.
So this is for you. All I can hope and pray is that you see the opportunity, take advantage of the opportunity, seize it, own it, and dominate. If you are here to perform, we are here to witness. And may the world witness what you may have inside of you as well.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you guys back here. Roxamore Sports Live here at the Woodland Hills Wolvarena. And, of course, the last two men standing, Deshaun Johnson and Jeremiah Fielder. Now, Jeremiah Fielder is an alumni here from Woodland Hills. And now he's currently going off to Fairmont State University. Still Valley guy over here. That's Deshaun Johnson, still in high school. Prospects are looking pretty good for him so far. And he's just looking to add a little bit more glitter to his reputation here on Roxamore Sports as we bring him the coverage that he deserves. Right now they're getting ready to do the shuttle drill. Let me just move a little bit closer into the action here. And this will be time, so I will be giving you the details here. Oh yeah, look at him. That was 5.3 seconds. Then we got Deshaun Johnson. All right, Deshaun Johnson, quick on his feet. 4.66. As his speed time. Jeremiah previously had 5.3 seconds for his speed time here in the shuttle. Off to the right. Off to the left. Back to the right. 4.69. He beats his own record thus far today. 4.69. It's definitely to be noted that he just continues to improve as he goes along. Definitely notable of his competitive character. He's at 0.68? 4.68. 4.68. I was going to say, if he made it 0.68, anyways, 4.68, just 2 nanoseconds above where he was previously. Jeremiah Fielder going in and out of it again. His lowest speed time, 4.69. A little bit of a 4.82. Okay. 4.82. Yeah, did notice the AstroTurf kind of worked against him there a little bit. Did seem to slag the time a little bit for him. But otherwise, an impressive run. Of course. Deshaun Johnson here from Steel Valley. His lowest time, 4.66. In his first drill. And coming in for the finish, and 4.6. All right. He managed to beat his own record for today. So we're now heading over to the broad jump, which is right behind me. So I'm just gonna meet you guys over here on the camera. Now the broad jump, it's right there to my right. And this is just basically to get a good measurement of how far they can jump. Because as mentioned, when you're being chased down by a bunch of opponents, as you run for the end zone, you see that hulking mass coming towards you, I mean, your inclination is to kind of jump when you get close enough to the end zone. So the further you can jump, the better. As well as, sometimes you have to intercept the ball or, have to catch a pass that kind of veered off a little bit further than you expected. So, again, the further you can jump, the better. Which also really stresses the whole exclamation of don't skip leg day. I mean, those legs, don't underestimate them. Jeremiah Fielder, Woodland Hills alumni, off to Fairmont State University. An impressive jump there. 8 foot 4 inches. Yeah, I like his spirit. He says he can do better than that, and he surely will. Ooh, look at that. 8 foot 8 inches. Deshaun Johnson. Jeremiah Fielder. All right. What we got here? 8 feet 10 inches. Beat his own record thus far. Today now. Deshaun Johnson, previously 8.4. Ooh, yeah, look at that. 9 foot 2 inches. Yeah. We're getting that great leap. Jeremiah, previously 8.10 inches. Let's see if he can beat that 8.10 inches. Got to get his eyes right where he needs them. And 8 feet 4 inches. Back to where he first landed at. His highest being thus far 8.10 inches. Ooh. No. So, respectively, it was 9 feet, but kind of lost his balance there a little bit. Deshaun Johnson. Ooh, yeah. Fierce jump. Fierce jump. Just that balance. That balance is everything. All right, going in at it again. And, man, I got to be honest, that jump, it doesn't even look real. It just is so fluid. Get so much space in between. There we go. Previously, he was at 9.8 feet 8 inches. Okay, 8 feet 8 inches. His furthest being 9 feet 2 inches. Jeremiah Fielder here. Jeremiah Fielder here. Always willing to improve himself. Oh, yeah. 8 feet 10 inches. All right. That's matching up with his highest. Matching up with his highest record for today when the broad jumps. All right, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the 3-cone drill. So stay tuned for that. 2 talented athletes here from 2 different schools. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with you.
Hello, I'm Leon Roxamore, founder and CEO of Roxamore Sports, Media, and Ministries. The beginning of Grief from Home Services, it was an epiphany moment for me. I had a relative that recently passed away during this COVID-19 epidemic. I had family members up and down the East Coast, down in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, all the way up. The funeral was here in Pittsburgh. The funeral home wouldn't let no more than 10 people in to view the body. I said, you know what? They're not going to get an opportunity to have closure with my family member, with their family member. And so it began. I began to say, why not take what we have, what we've done with the sports network, and now open up a new department in Roxamore and make a new platform for Grief for Home Services. It's a ministry because it's service, and we are here to serve. We want to help families be able to still attend the funeral. We will go there, stream it for you, and you'll be able to watch it in real time with the loved ones who are there. Sometimes we just don't want to be alone. And we want the families who are grieving for their loved ones to know that they're not alone, that Roxamore is in this with you. I am in this with you. We stand together to help you grieve, to help you have closure, and to help support you through these difficult times until it passes. And this too shall pass. But we will be here ready to serve you, your family, and your friends. May God be with you. May God bless you and keep you during this difficult time.
Welcome back, everyone. All right, we are moving into our next set of drills. Coming up next is going to be the cone drill. There's no other way to say it. It feels like there's a word missing there. It's just called the cone drill. All right, anyways, 3-cone drill. There we go. I felt like something was missing from there. Let me just stay in the frame. I'm just ready to start moving. I got my feet on fire. I'm just ready to keep moving, keep mobile instead of have the sun settle on me. But anyways, yeah, so we're moving into a 3-cone drill. We just previously seen the broad jump, and before that the vertical jump, and quite impressive leaps that these gentlemen have. Now, just to kind of put some shine on their names, we have Deshaun Johnson. He's the gentleman in the bright green shirt. He comes from Still Valley. He's still in high school. Then we have a Woodland Hills alumni who just recently graduated from here. That is Jeremiah Fielder. Some of you guys on the other side might know him already. So be sure to give him some praise as he transitions from Woodland Hills to Fairmont State University and is looking to do some football over there. So we wish him well on his journey, as well as with Deshaun Johnson. For some reason, those names are starting to blend with me. Okay, so Deshaun Johnson, wish him well. So in a few seconds or minutes, I don't think minutes, but a few seconds, we're going to be transitioning to the 3-cone drill here. And it looks like they are just about ready. We're going to keep this measured. I'm going to keep the time on then, and I will be reporting the time to you guys. And again, the whole idea with the Junior Combine is to kind of bring recognition to these athletes. And I'm free to move around now. Okay, so I'm just going to move closer to the action. But the whole idea is to kind of just bring recognition that they deserve and add some shine onto the record that's already gleaming. All right, Jeremiah Fielder here. That's 5.47 for Jeremiah. Deshaun. This one seems 5.34. Jeremiah Fielder. All right. Pretty good. 5.43. Okay. 5 point. That's better than his first run. Okay, 5.43. 5.37. Just 3 nanoseconds above his previous run. Jeremiah Fielder. Speeding through. Cutting it tight. 5.44. Just a nanosecond above his second run, which is 5.43. All right, Deshaun cutting it tight, coming in here, and 5.44. All right, these gentlemen seem like they're satisfied. Okay, so Deshaun's quickest time, 5.34, and his longest time, 5.44. Jeremiah Fielder, shortest time, 4.69. Am I looking at the right thing? No, I'm not. Okay, there we go. 5.43, longest time, 5.47. Well done, gentlemen, as always. All right, we are moving into our next line of event. All right, so we've seen the shuttle, we've seen the broad jump, we've seen the vertical jump, and the 3-cone drill. Okay, now we're running into the route tree. All right, these gentlemen are going right into the action. Come a long way. Prime examples of practice make perfect. Deshaun Johnson, a height of 5 feet 10 inches, a weight of 137.2 pounds. Ollie, standard reach, 7 feet 8 inches. Jeremiah Fielder, 5 feet 8 inches, a weight of 153.2 pounds, and a standard reach of 7.4. Now, Jeremiah, on average, has a broad jump ranging from 8 feet 10 inches. And Deshaun, an average broad jump of about 9 feet, close to it. So now they're getting ready to do their route tree. Coach James Roxamore just giving them an idea of what's to come. All right, things are about to kick in action. Again, special thanks to the people involved in getting these two athletes out here on the field today, as well as the coaches that led them this far, and any other influential figures, of course. And undoubtedly, some point, either tomorrow or in the future, these gentlemen will become influential figures themselves. Of course, they already are, but the momentum certainly not slowing down. So, as always, on the behalf of Roxamore Sports, we wish these two well in their endeavors. All right, so about to begin their course here. Jeremiah Fielder, fast on his feet. Pass, incomplete. Deshaun, catch. Jeremiah Fielder, going in at it yet again. He was in the right place. His hands were all ready for that. And again, there's a bit of a rumor. Excellent catch. Of a rumor that the football texture is a little bit too smooth, and the texture of a football can affect your grip, as well as much as people don't like to acknowledge it, the texture of your hand can also affect your grip. So I mean, the more rough your hand is, the better chances of you catching that ball sometimes. But of course, that comes with time and playing with AstroTurf. You can bet pretty safely that your hand is going to be pretty rough after sliding on it a few times. Beautiful catch there by Jeremiah Fielder. Deshaun Johnson. I think I know what the problem is. That we've been having a lot of Johnsons here lately. So I'm just kind of like double checking myself in my mind, make sure I have the correct name. But that is the one and only Deshaun Johnson, the gentleman in the green. Of course, Jeremiah Fielder, former alumni of Woodland Hills, carrying the school name on strong as he transitions to college. Fast on his feet. An excellent display of years of practice, good coaching, and a good competitive mindset. Deshaun, quick on his feet. Gotta love it. Good pass, good spiral. It's been a long 4 days, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, on the behalf of the students in Roxamore Sports, thank you guys for joining us to encourage these young men. Every view counts. So if you can, be sure to make a comment. Leave a comment of encouragement out there. Got to keep in mind that these videos on the internet, they last for years, decades. So I mean, cool idea would be these gentlemen maybe 30 years from now looking back at some of these videos, if they ever happen to find them, see your comment there from 30 years ago. So just something to keep in mind. Excellent catch as he goes in for the deep pass. Deshaun getting ready to make his run here. And there he goes. Fast on his feet as always. Excellent eyes, locked on the ball. Good hand-eye coordination. Coach James saving my life from that ball coming right at me. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm curious to what these guys have exactly in mind for the near future. So we're going to be interviewing them after we're done doing the drills for today. And due to some certain changes here and there, we are cutting our line of events short. So today is a makeup day, and it's actually the last day for the Roxamore Top Tier Junior Combine event. We had to cut it a little bit short yesterday due to the weather. We were hoping that the rain was going to kind of be delayed a little bit, but you know Pittsburgh weather, it's not always very predictable. So, yeah, thunder happened. But fortunately, we packed up and got out of here just in the nick of time before the rain started coming down. But again, the special thanks to all the people responsible for getting these athletes out here on the field today, getting them recognition that they deserve. We wanted to shine some light onto them so the scouters can see them, of course, and add some stats to the stat book. You gotta think, it takes a long time to get to this age, and it takes that is for the huddle account. Add that stats for the huddle account. So right now, and special thanks to our sponsor, CNX Mentorship Academy, for helping out with this event today. Beautiful pass, well received. But yeah, as I was saying, gotta think about how long it really takes to get to this point in these boys' lives, in terms of sports, maturing. Just kind of figuring out what your weaknesses are, your strengths are. And it's not easy, yet they triumphed. They're still playing football. And, you know, sometimes moments aren't always encouraging. You know, sometimes you get discouraged, get beside yourself. Sometimes you get a little fogged down by your ego, if that ever happens to arise. But it's a matter of evaluating things for where they are, and for what it's worth, it's just a matter of maturing. And if I may judge a book by its cover, these gentlemen definitely have great character. So again, we want to give a special shout out to all the parents out there, mentors rather, not mentorships, but mentors, coaches, influences, and a special thanks to CNX Mentorship Academy. Good pass. Beautiful catch. Yeah, so they got a way ahead of them. They have a bit of a way ahead of them for the next season that's coming up. As you know, football season starts usually late in the summer, goes throughout the fall. So it's a matter of getting yourself in the mindset that's competitive, productive, finding good habits throughout the summer to kind of get yourself regulated so you don't go too far astray by the time football season's ready to start up. So keeping that hype going on. Because, you know, it's not hard to just take it back too easy and forget about your competitive spirit. All right. So they're about to do one more route. This is the route tree. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say there might be one more event after this. Let me look at my schedule here. No, that might be the last one. If there's anything else added to it, it's completely up to the athletes and coaches, as well as the CEO and founder of Roxamore Sports. Of course, a special shout out to the big man himself, Leon Roxamore, for making this event possible for these talented athletes. Fabulous catch there by Jeremiah. Good catch. Good pass there by Jeremiah. Yeah, so if I am to describe the atmosphere of this afternoon, it's productive, but tempered weather, very quiet out here. We had a lot of construction going on for the past 4 days, kind of in the background, as you guys probably heard. But right now, it's a little bit more laid back. Athletes, competitive, full of energy, of course. They came with their best spirit. But we're glad to be covering this excellence in performance from these two guys, Jeremiah Fielder and Deshaun Johnson. All right, this is Roxamore Sports Live. We'll be right back with you guys, and we got some more interviews coming up with these two gentlemen. So stay tuned, and we'll be back. ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the best, and got a little bit of background noise. Anyways, you've seen the best. We were at the end of our events for the Roxamore Top Tier Junior Combine event, and well, we're gonna end it off with a interview here. So I'm here with one of the best, Jeremiah Fielder. How you feeling today, man?
A little hot.
You feeling hot?
A little exhausted too. It's so hot out here, so it's a little exhausting. So I feel good.
So, from what I understand, you are transitioning into Fairmont State University, correct?
Correct.
And you already have like a position in place for football over there, correct?
Of course.
All right. So, what position will you be playing over there?
Strong safety, mostly strong safety.
Strong safety. Okay. All right. And is the atmosphere with the team like any different than it is with Woodland Hills? Would you say it's more competitive, more cohesive? How would you describe it?
Definitely more challenging because high school is a different transition from college. So it's definitely harder.
Definitely harder. Okay. All right. So, I mean, what would you say that your strengths are so far that got you involved, or at least got you spotted by the athletics department of Fairmont State University?
I don't really know actually. I just asked my coach to contact the coaches and see what he can do for me. So I did my best. So.
Okay. And now, in terms of like long-term goals, what exactly are you planning on doing with your athletic experience?
I always want to stay in shape because you never want to be out of shape and stuff like that. And hopefully make it pro one day. Hopefully.
That's the idea, man. That's the idea. Now, what did you get from the experience here?
Just like an insight of what I can do, basically. Because I never did any of this stuff before, so it's my first time.
So tell us more about it.
Well, I never ran a 40-yard dash until Monday.
Really?
Yeah, no, that was my first 40-yard dash, and I was surprised by how fast I was.
You ran a 4.7. Fantastic. Yeah, a lot of people were struggling to break 5, and yeah, you did it. So now there's a lot of people that are younger than you. Obviously, they're just entering high school. So what would your advice be to them?
Work your hardest. You never want to have. You never want to have do stuff. So work your hardest and play your hardest.
Absolutely.
What would you say to another kid out there about coming to this combine next year?
So, to repeat what he said, what would you say to another kid that's looking to come to this combine next year?
It's definitely a good learning experience to better your skills and whatnot, and get an idea of what you might expect if you ever, decide to go to the next level.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Jeremiah, for being here. Glad to be covering it for you. Any special shout-outs you want to say to anybody on the other side, perhaps?
Shout out my high school over there, actually.
All right. Yeah, you're back in your old stomping ground. All right, well, good luck to you, man. It was a pleasure covering you. Take care. All right, where's my man, Deshaun? Okay, here we go from Still Valley. Shining brightly for your school. How you feeling today? All right, so let's see. This heat is in my head right now. It's bubbling in my brain. Okay. So let's see. Are we on the camera right now? All right. So you're currently in what grade?
11th.
11th. All right. And you looking at colleges already or no?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. But you are looking to be in the athletics of another university. So what's your ideal position that you're kind of looking into?
Cornerback.
Cornerback. All right. Any particular reason for that?
I like defense more.
Like defense more. All right. So you're like the powerhouse. Carrying the team, protecting the line. All right. So if you had an ideal school, what would it be?
Any school, any D1 school.
Now, why is D1 school important?
That's how it's it's easier to make it to the next level, to the pro level from a D1 school. So that's why.
All right. Now, of course, we got to ask this question. What did you get out of this combine, if anything?
Like he said, I got more insight on myself, on how athletic I am. I didn't know I could jump that high. or stuff like that.
All right.
My 40-yard dash, that was the first time I did the 40-yard dash too. So now I know where my speed's at.
Yeah, you were killing it with those jumps. I mean, getting 9 feet on average with a broad jump and with the 40-yard dash. Yeah, you were going below 5. So that was great. That was great. So with that said, what are some strengths that you think is catching the eyes of scouters?
Speed.
Speed. Yeah, definitely that.
And not just, you said skills, right?
Yeah, skills. Whatever you think is like a shining beacon to scouters.
I don't know.
Don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. What would you say to the kids that missed the combine?
They should have showed up.
They should have showed up. Now, why is that?
Cause it got me better, and they could experience new things like combine.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the whole idea is to kind of bring exposure to you. I mean, you're a hard worker. You deserve it. You deserve the shine. You deserve all the praise that you get from the other side. So keep that in mind, people on the other side. Leave a comment. You better be praising him. Okay. So, what would you say to students that are now younger than you, entering high school, looking to kind of just go further with football? What would your advice be to them?
It's not easy, especially if you're going to a good high school. They got a good football team, a good history. It's way harder to, make it from that school. Especially if they got people ahead of you, older people. You're going to have to wait till it's your time.
That does make sense. All right, so you got to be strong mentally and strong physically. All right, man. So thank you again for joining us. Is there any special shout-outs you want to say to anybody on the other side or anybody here perhaps?
Nah.
Hey, that doesn't mean you guys shouldn't leave him a good comment. So leave him a good comment. He's carrying your name, Still Valley. All right, thank you so much.
Shout out Still Valley.
Thank you very much, man. Best of luck to you. All right, thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here for the Roxamore broadcast here at the Woodland Hills Wolvarena. That is the end of the Roxamore Top Tier Junior Combine events. And, man, what a wonderful 4 days it's been seeing these wonderful athletes shine. So thank you guys for joining us. That is it. We will see you next time. All rights are reserved to our Roxamore Sports Live. Its CEO, executive producer Leon Rockymore. Any use of copied footage must have written consent in order to use it. So check us out to get live updates on schedules at roxamoresports.com. Check us out also to get replays of games on YouTube, Facebook, Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and you can check us out on Twitter as well. Love you guys. See you next time.